What is up, my metal-headed peeps? First of all, happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Currently, I have some food that's cooling down. I'm making deviled eggs currently, so I just figured while the eggs are still cooling down that I'd show you some goodies I got in the mail that I'm just finally having a chance to open up. This is by Dark Tower Studios, sculptor named Raven Garfield. You might have seen me post stuff of his before when I got the Halloween hollow root tree. That was really awesome because I'm a huge Halloween fan too. This here is going to be Allo Worm. For those of you who are into the movie Labyrinth, this is one of the characters, the one that when Jennifer Connelly's character Sarah was trying to find out which way to go, left or right, she ran into this little worm. All of a sudden she hears, "Allo, come in and meet the missus," and it was just the cutest thing ever. So Raven sat there and decided to just for fun do one of these sculpts, and it's really exciting. First of all, I like this box that he did this in. I love the color purple. Maybe I'm just biased, but he put a little wax thing there that's RG for Raven Garfield for his name. And now I'm going to carefully open the box. I love when they do really cool packaging. It almost makes you feel bad for opening it, you know. I almost want to keep that wax stamp because it looks so cool. Let's see, what is this? Ooh! Thank you for purchasing a genuine collectible from Pixel Goblin. Oh, this is one of his, that's what he calls one part of his studio is Pixel Goblin when he makes collectibles like, you know, such as this. Let's say here. Oh, and he signed it. Look at this. What a nice guy. Pixel Goblin is my opportunity to contribute to the fandoms that are the threads that weave together to create the fabric of pop culture, such as Labyrinth. To all those who support me by purchasing my work, and to all those who create the fantasy worlds that we fans call home, thank you. Raven 16. Oh, well, that's nice. Look at that. That's nice. Boy, is he creative. Oh, look at all this purple stuffing stuff. If my daughter Violet sees this, she's going to end up stealing it from me. I already know that. She's going to be like, "Oh, it's purple. I have to have it." Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Alright, so this is what we got. We got Mr. Allo Worm. Isn't he a cutie? On the side here, these holes. Now, I know that Raven updated the sculpt. He already told me about that because I asked him about it. That he already put those in so that you... filled in the holes rather so that you can do optional whatever you want, but you can put the feathers in here, the red and blue feathers that he has, which actually you can get from a craft store. You can get those from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, easy, and it's not even expensive. And then you would just cut them down to size, so I'll probably be picking those up soon. He also has some extra he might be sending on the way to me too, but in the meantime I'm still going to go check in the craft store just to have some options. Maybe I'll make them look different. I love how the face is sculpted. It's like so true to the character. I'm so excited to paint this at some point, like you don't even know. Isn't this cute? It's made of resin. That cream yellowish, that colored resin. You know, some people prefer gray resin stuff, that's why I'm telling you about it. But look at how cute his face is. Aww. He's so well done. I can't wait to paint him. I can't wait. But I want to show you something else. He did this special just for me. Like, I mean, he sculpted it before, but he cast one for me because I said I have to have this. Hold on, let me get it for you. Oh, this is heavy. Okay. So, aside from Raven being a sculptor in the gaming industry, you know, for 28mm and taller stuff, he also worked in museums, and he put together the skeletal structures of the dinosaurs and stuff like that. So doing things that have to do with nature and animals and stuff, he absolutely loves to do, right? So he, when I traveled to LVO this past February and made a stop in Tombstone, Arizona, it reminded him about this sculpt that he did a while back of a rattlesnake. And when he showed me a photo of it, I said, "Oh my God, I absolutely have to have this." So he was so kind to let me purchase this copy off of him. And basically what this is it is a 1/1 scale to a young rattlesnake. So it is heavy, it is big. It's bigger than I expected it to be, but I love it. I think it is beautiful, and I can't wait to paint it. Now, granted, because it is a old mold, because it's been a long time since he did anything with it, there are some you know, some bubbles, some air bubble stuff and everything, but that's okay, because I mean, you know, I can fix all that. That's going to be pretty easy with some filler and stuff, so I'm honestly not worried about it. You know, it's about what you think about it. I mean, I know sometimes when you sit there and you get something and it's got like it requires a bunch of prep, it's like a pain in the ass, but, you know, for this, and knowing that it was an older mold, I mean, you totally got to be understanding and realistic, you know, when it comes to things like that. So, but I absolutely love it. So it's going to be a labor of love, and it's going to be totally worth it when this is all done in the end. See, look how beautiful. And it's this snake, 1/1 scale, sorry, my cat's hair is in that, of a young rattlesnake. It's beautiful. I can't wait to work on this. This is the end of the tail. Okay. And then this is the whole base part, and this is the heaviest part here. And it's got the whole bottom of the snake there. And these holes are for the cacti, for the cactus. It's like, it's a young snake around newer cactus. And what he did was he made sure, sorry I shook that, what he did was he made sure to cast me up some extra, so that way I had options on how I wanted to set them up. So basically, for example, if I wanted to do this one, I would have to just cut the end, and here's where I would insert on the side, you know, on the base somewhere, you know, maybe I put one here, I put one here. Now basically my plans for when it comes time to paint it is probably what I'm going to do is, I'm thinking the best course of action would be to paint the cacti pieces first before I put them on the base. So that way I make sure that they come out right, because I was thinking because sometimes I'll sit there and I'll assemble an entire thing, and that's so that I could see right away where I'm going to place the lights and the shadows and everything without having to sit there and do too much readjusting. And that's just a system that works for me. I mean, there are people who mostly just you know, do it piece by piece and then put it together, and that's totally fine, you know. And for some pieces that really is a best course of action. So for this one, I'm probably going to do the cactus first and then put them on after. And I love here too on the bottom, if you look here, look at the texture that he did. It's like he sculpted and then put actual sand texture on top. So then to paint it, it's not, you know, it makes it a lot easier. Now, of course, I can always add more if I want to. So it's always good that I have that option. But yeah, altogether, like, yeah, it's gonna take a while to fill in all the air bubbles, but once all this is all done, oh my god, dude, this could end up looking so freaking cool. So anyway, yeah, so just real quick, while I'm waiting for stuff to cool down, I figured I would just take a minute to show you guys this, because I'm excited about it. So I figured hopefully you guys would be excited about seeing something different than typical 28mm stuff and everything. And yeah, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'll probably also post this up on YouTube, so that way if you guys want to refer to this at a later time, you'll have an easy, quick place to find it. And yeah, so have a happy Thanksgiving, eat a lot, get the itis. I'm making sangria also, so I might post something on my personal Facebook about that, because people always ask me about my quick and easy, I guess we call it gas station keto sangria. And yeah, so have a great Thanksgiving, everyone. Love yous. Have a good day. Bye.